Nigeria's population, as latest count, is 165 million people. Close to 50% of that population are Muslims, which easily makes Nigeria to have the largest Muslim population in Africa. And close to that another 50% are Christians, which again make Nigeria to have the largest Christian population in Africa. Now, in a world which distortion of religion, especially of these two religions that share in common the ancestry, that they're all religions that took off from Abraham. That is the commonality of Islam and Christianity, together with Judaism, of course. They all took off from Abraham. Now, a distortion of these religions by people who neither understand the Bible nor Quran have led to all kinds of problems, not only in Nigeria, but elsewhere in the world. It therefore means that if genuine Muslims and genuine Christians who follow the precepts of both the Quran and the Bible are able to show the spirit of these two great scriptures, the spirit of peace, the spirit of love, the spirit of justice, the spirit of righteousness, the spirit of honesty. First is that Nigeria will be one of the best places on earth, because strict adherence to the Quran and the Bible will make Nigeria paradise on earth. Secondly, the tension generated by extremism of some adherents, a small group of adherents of these two religions, whether those tensions are at home in Nigeria, as evidenced by some of the ugly reports of violence that people who don't understand the true nature of God are wreaking on other Nigerians, or indeed violence elsewhere in the world, none of which is prescribed by the Bible or the Quran. Peaceful living in Nigeria by the large population of Muslims and large population of of Christians will send a powerful message to the rest of the world. Yes. In other words, one of our major strategic assets in a world that is becoming more and more bigoted, more and more divided, and in many ways more and more dangerous, is that people can point to Nigeria as a model of interfaith harmony. And that has implications for trade, it has implications for commerce, it has implications for development. Indeed, has implications for the survival of humanity. That is the message the rest of the world is expecting that should come out of Nigeria. Religious tolerance, interfaith harmony is a way of the future. Yes. I conclude on a personal note. The only daughter-in-law I have as of this date doesn't come from a Christian home and doesn't come from an Igbo home. That's the only daughter-in-law I have. She's Yoruba from Ogun State, who, although she's Christian, I guess because she lived in America all of her life, her two parents are Muslims from Ogun State. And at the wedding of Yewande and my son, the two parents who are Muslims, they were in church. They danced, they celebrated with everybody. They didn't ask Yewande, we didn't send you to America to go and marry this Kobo boy, this Igbo boy, and then continue to be a Christian. No. They were happy she was married. She had found the love of her life, and they were happy that the marriage was celebrated in the church, which guarantees that she will continue to be a Christian. And I think that is the way of the future. Nigeria belongs to those kind of families that are able to combine the traditions of both Islam and Christianity. Nigeria belongs to those kind of families that are able to combine our 300 ethnic diversities to begin to create units of the Nigerian family in every part of Nigeria. And so as we start our work here in Ottawa, we look forward to the highest level of interfaith harmony amongst Nigerians who live in Canada as a model, as an example, not only to other missions all over the world, but to send message back home in Nigeria.
Yes.
That if Muslims and Christians in Canada are working closely and are having a common agenda of how to make Nigeria a better place, there's no reason why our compatriots at home cannot move in that same direction.